Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned in Australia and moved with my ex-husband and 3 kids to this beautiful land of Bali. Now I travel first class around the world, teaching people how to manifest their dream life. If you're ready to step into a paradigm that's so wild, so freeing, so abundant, then you're exactly where you need to be. Welcome. Good morning, old souls. I'm so emotional. I'm about to get my period in a really, really beautiful way. Like, you know, when you're just crying because you're so happy to be alive. Like, just this, almost like this rom-com where, like, do you think they're not going to be together, and then all of a sudden they're together, and you're just like, your heart is full once again. And oh my goodness, like, I'm just so full and I'm so excited to share this with you. And it's interesting because yesterday I was chatting to one of my clients, and he runs $1 billion company. And he just said to me, he looked at me and he said, Eva, I don't need money. I don't care about the money. I'm doing this for the love. And it just made me realize and think like how far I've come and how beautiful the place I'm in is, because I'm creating from a space of being whole, from a space of I already have everything I could ever want, and I get to have more, and I get to experience more, because it becomes not about obtaining the things, it becomes about experiencing the things. It becomes about really just experiencing life, because all of life is available to you. So it's like, what would you like to experience next? What would you like to experience next? And we're programmed to chase the money because we think the money is going to give us a better life. And well, yeah, I agree. I think money does give you a better life. But the trick about having money and the catch-22 is you have to feel like you have it before you have it. Anyway, for all of you that are ready to quantum leap, that are ready to 10x, that are ready to make your yearly income, your monthly income, let's dive in and really just bring this into reality for you in a really, really beautiful, effortless way. So your yearly income to become your monthly income, you have to realize that you have an energetic signature that is creating the yearly income, which is your life right now. In order to completely and utterly collapse time, you have to show your subconscious mind that it's already done. Now, I want to explain it to you because I always use the analogy of your psyche. I think it's really important to understand your psyche, which the definition of psyche in the English dictionary is mind, body, and spirit. It's all three, it's all combined. I do a lot of work with all three. I think some people just do mindset, some people just do soul work and don't do all three. And I think it's really important to be able to incorporate the spirit, the mind, and the soul. If you can incorporate all three, you can move mountains, you can quantum leap, you can live a life beyond your wildest dreams. And so I like to use the definition of a psyche as like your energetic house. And a lot of the time when we're healing, we're going into rooms in our house and we're pulling out all these things and we're like, oh shit, that door actually leads to all this disgusting shit here, and I've got to clean, I've got to heal, and I've got to create the whole. Because if you've got a room in your house that's a really, really low vibration, then it brings the vibration of the house down a notch. Now, the reason I'm using this analogy is because life is just a mirror to your psyche. Every room in your house, every room in your psyche, life is the mirror to that. It's the energetic match and mirror. So I want you to look at this goal, this place on the quantum field, like a room in your psyche. Like the yearly income that you're currently making is just because you're hanging out in a room in your psyche. And if like, and I've got quite a big house, so if I'm upstairs in my bedroom, I'd say that is the room, the energetic room in my psyche where I'm making what I make in a year. Now, if I desire to make what I make in a year, in a month, then I've got to enter a new room in my psyche, a room that may not be available. So maybe that means doing an extension on the house. And the extension on the house requires builders, it requires planning, it requires work, it requires these pieces to come into play, because it's a new space, it's a new area that I haven't yet been in, and it requires expansion because it is about the capacity in which we hold. And the psyche, the energy of our mind, body, and soul, usually the block is around the mind. Usually the capacity in which we're able to hold is the mind block. And in order to expand our psyche, our soul already sees the whole thing, but we did come into this physical reality. So we've got to play the physical game, and the physical game to manifest and really be in our lower chakras, in our root chakra, in our sacral, like connecting us to the earth, connecting us to the root, because the root is money. It's a thing on the physical plane. Money doesn't exist in outer space. It's a story. It's quantum particles. Really, money's just quantum particles that we have created a story of in our mind. And so in order for us to, and I hope I haven't lost you, but in order for us to solidify and bring in this next level, we have to expand. We have to expand. We have to meet new people. So if we're creating the room in our psyche and we're getting an extension, what are we doing? We're getting builders, we're getting architects, we're getting people to help us build this new room. And so it requires a different version of us. It requires a version of us that steps out of our bedroom and actually comes down and goes, okay, cool. This is what I desire. This is the extension that I desire. This is the thing that I'm bringing forth. And I need you, and you to help me create this expansion within me. And so it is new things. It is looking at, okay, cool, do I need to hire new coaches? Do I need to hire new staff? What do I need to do to create my yearly income as my monthly income? Because it requires expansion of me. Now, if you watched the video that I did yesterday, that was really, really, really powerful. And it was 3 really, really incredible top tips on how to get that thing into your subconscious, how to get your goal into your subconscious and get past the glass ceiling. That is a really, really potent, powerful video. I highly recommend you watch, because that's going to show you how to unlock the peace in your subconscious, in your psyche. So I truly hope that this has helped. What I wanted to do today was really show you the metaphor in which you need to create a life beyond your wildest dreams, the metaphor in which it shows you that you have to think differently. You can't keep entering the same room in your psyche over and over and over again and expect a different result. You have to actually venture out past that room, and it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable because, well, you got to get quotes from builders, you got to source architects, you've got to actually know the vision of what you are bringing in. So you have to know the amount of income that needs to be in a month, and then you've got to know who's going to help you support that, who's going to help you expand your energetic capacity to have those things. Now, you don't need to hire 1 million people, but usually when you have more people and more of a team, well, the energetic capacity in which can hold the goal actually creates more space on the quantum field. I do a really, really potent, powerful activation, Limitless Wealth membership, if you feel the call to go in and check that, which is really about just sitting with the energetic field and expanding it and doing it again and again and again and again and again, because your current energetic field is holding the current reality. So you have to be able to expand again, expand again, expand again. When you think you've expanded, expand more. When you think you have opened and gone as far back and as far wide as you can go more, go deeper. This is an energetic game, but if you do not have your mind on board, then it's almost like your psyche's pulled in all these different directions. Your soul wants to go this way, your mind wants to go this way, and you're not in sync and connected to the divine, incredible, beautiful being that you are. So if I can give you a little bit of homework for today, and you're feeling really, really called to go deep with this, ask yourself what it looks like to have your yearly income as your monthly income. What needs to change? What fears, what limiting beliefs do you have to get past? Because a lot of people will not want to manifest their yearly income as their monthly income because they have stories around the fact that there's a lot more work involved. Like, I've got to work harder, I've got to do this, or I've got to do that. It's like, you don't have to work harder. Whatever these beliefs are, you got to squash them, because they're the beliefs that your mind is thinking, oh, I couldn't have that because it's going to be more work, or it's going to be more this, or it's going to be more that. So write it out as if it's already done from a place of love, and just be in that energy as much as you possibly can all day, all day, all day, all day. If you're really feeling the call to go deep and you're really ready to expand and go to the next level, definitely check out my year programs. we've just launched these. Like, you can actually work with me for a whole year, starting from $888 a month. It is potent, it is powerful. I think the funny thing about coaches, and the thing that I really started to notice with coaching and working with so many people, is that what you're actually doing is you're buying a ticket to their frequency. You're buying a ticket to their level. It's almost like the snakes and ladders. It's just like, so if you desire a limitless life, if you desire the feeling of, or like feeling like you're riding the air, you know, feeling like you're just so light and life has got you, and you're not stressed and you're not overwhelmed, and you're literally just like, the money fucking comes. Everything works out for me. The clients just roll in. The staff that I have support the hell out of me. They believe in my dreams sometimes more than me. Like, they are just next level. And if you desire that life, that dream beyond the dream, then come and join me, apply below. I know it will change your life, because the thing that I always see when I channel the energy of my clients is my clients' lives. And this is full from soul and definitely not ego, but I just see when clients come into my space, and I cry because it was me, and obviously that's the work that I do in the world, but I cry because clients come into my world, and it's almost like they come into my world in black and white. And it's so funny because my Instagram's all black and white. And then by working with me and being in my energy and my frequency, their life starts turning to color. And it's so beautiful. And you obviously do the work. I'm just holding the space. I don't take any credit. I hold the space so deeply, so potently. I do the inner work so I can be the space holder to unlock the frequency within you, and it works every time. But their life just starts turning to color, and they start having these miracles, and things start shifting, and it's so beautiful to witness. And of course, that's the energy that I do. The money starts rolling in. They start feeling happiness and joy and playful again, and just enjoying this journey, which we all forget to do when we're in business because we take life so seriously. So if you're ready to step in and turn your life and take your life from black and white to color, to limitless wealth, to everything that you ever thought humanly possible, like the dream beyond the dream, because if you've seen me for a while, I always get emotional, but I look at my life and I'm just like, fuck, I did it. I was once the girl that had the dad that killed herself, that was molested, that was homeless, that was broke, that had nothing, that used to take drugs, to the woman that has everything. And if you're ready to go from wherever you are, from the success to more joy, to more bliss, to more incredible things, and come and join me, because you are limitless. And my job is to activate that within you so that you can attract and magnify and become magnetic to the dream beyond the dream, beyond the dream, beyond the dream, because it's waiting for you. And my only job is to help you unlock that dream within your psyche, because it desperately wants you as much as you desire it. Big love, old soul. Have the most magical, most beautiful, beautiful day. If you're feeling the call, click on the links below. Aho.